Ever since I was a little girl, my family would take me along on their trips to various countries. By the age of 17, I had traveled to Russia, Israel, Italy, Greece, Spain, Mexico, London, and Jamaica. By going to these different countries, as cliché as it may sound, I truly believe that I found myself. Traveling can definitely be stressful, but it can also be extremely rewarding. It all starts with the multiple steps of planning a trip, as hectic as can be, and it is definitely well worth it. First, you have to pick a destination. And it can't just be any destination. It has to be one where there is a reason for you to go there. Then you have to book a flight, find a place to stay, and make an agenda so that you don't waste any precious time while being there. When going to Russia for the first time, the purpose of this trip was so I could see my grandparents. Being in Russia, I was able to see my Russian roots and experience Russian culture. I was also able to practice the language, meet relatives and friends, and get to know the culture in more detail. I did so by going to diverse museums and roaming the beautiful streets of Moscow. When going to Israel, the purpose of this trip was to see my stepsister, Danielle. She was studying in Israel for school, and we thought that it would be nice to surprise her. When I didn't expect to happen, happened. I became curious and tried to see if I was truly interested in the Jewish culture. All the time we had spent walking the streets, eating the foods, seeing the temple, everything about it made me curious. I realized that I wasn't the only one that was curious. So was Danielle. Shortly after, I began going to temple with her and celebrating Shabbat dinners on Fridays. Till this day, I still celebrate Shabbat and most Jewish holidays. I went to Italy 3 summers ago with my mom and my stepdad. We went to Italy with our sole purpose, just to be tourists. Unexpectedly, we ended up bumping into our close friends from Lexington, but originally from Italy. You can definitely bet that our first thoughts were, what a small world. They showed us around and made us feel part of the culture. Not just tourists, but maybe even Italians. In Italy, I was able to grow an appreciation for artwork. I discovered how much I truly enjoyed art. These 3 trips have taught me valuable life lessons about myself. They have also made me adaptive, understanding, and culturally experienced.